I'm asleep again. What the hell? No, don't take a picture of me while I'm sleeping. What? One second. One second. Why am I sleeping? What? 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 I'm apparently very tired. Let me close this out. Let me open this back up. Professional streamer. Sleeping on the job. Alright, connect. No, okay. Right. Did you get a new IP address? I should probably make you static. That's probably what happened. Wait, not connected. You should be connected. That might help. It might help if you had an IP address in the first place. Alright, .22. Alright. One second. There we go. Hello. I woke up. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna blame that on my ISP for killing my internet. Yeah, reminder to do that. Also, reminder for me to hit that button. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi Melty, hi Admiral, hi Graf, hi Near Zero, hi Adam. Yeah, hi. Hi Fong. Hi. Let me push some buttons. Like this button. Hi, how are you, Fong? I feel like I'm forgetting something. So I had to rush a little bit at the end because my internet died like an hour ago and was dead for a bit. And then it's like, it came back up, it was like, I can still stream tonight? What the hell? Yes, I did the thing for ZoeBot. I hit the sub button for ZoeBot forever. Yeah. Wait, you're tired? Oh, that's why Moxon, I see. Also what? I've gotten so much Zoe art lately. I don't know what... I mean, I do know what to do with all of it. Right click, save, to wherever, and put it in my folder. That's what I do with all of it. Yeah, am always surprised by every piece of art I get. Blue undertones. Should really watch out for that. It's wired. You know, oh, I just got a good idea. I could randomize what color I turn when you turn off the lights. Maybe that would be a thing. Hey, Dr. Doobie. Hi. Alright. Let's put that in my idea folder. Stretch, hydrate, good. I did just get some water. So I should have enough coolant to get through a whole stream. How is everyone? For those of you in North America, I hope you're staying warm. It is chilly pretty much regardless of where you are. Let me pull up the weather map and see how bad it is. Okay, I guess if you're in the southern US, it's not so bad. Oh, correction, if you're in the southwest or the southeast, it's not so bad, but Texas? What the hell? Texas, are you okay? No, Texas is not okay. Florida is fine, in like California and Arizona, it's probably pretty normal for them, but everywhere else, it's a little nippy outside. Yeah, my favorite, let me clarify. Not my favorite. It gets really bad when you get to the point when you specify how cold it is, and it no longer matters if you're talking about Fahrenheit or Celsius, because guess what? Minus 40 degrees is minus 40 degrees in Celsius and Fahrenheit. That's really cold. Minus 40 is minus 40. I mean, at least in Celsius and Fahrenheit, like, right? Like, if you're, there's no such thing as minus 40 Kelvin. But yeah, that's, and in some places, especially like in Canada, yeah, it really is that cold, and even like parts of the Midwest US, it really is that cold. So stay safe, stay warm, bundle up with your favorite pillow and blanket and cat. But Fong, I just said to bundle up, and that's my jacket. It's my jacket. It's okay. Zoe is always warm. I don't need the jacket. Oh, you're stealing it? No, look, Fong, it's probably warm for you. You don't need it. I love that the if you didn't catch, emotes on the emote dropper also get color shaded. Oh, it's a good song. It's a good song. Now I'm trying to remember the rest of it. Wendy's went hard on their, like, was it like 80s or early 90s like worker training videos. If you don't know, if you're unaware of that reference, just Google hot drinks Wendy's. Yeah, it's a banger. Yeah. Today, I almost wasn't able to, but today I'm gonna be playing Granblue Fantasy, not Versus, I almost defaulted to saying Versus, Granblue Fantasy Relink, which is like the action RPG for Granblue Fantasy that's been like in development for like forever. I think I heard about it, like, when was it announced? Let me look this up. Wikipedia. Zoe-da. I don't think I'll be able to play as Zoe. Announced in 2016. So when I started playing Granblue Fantasy, it was announced. And it was originally like a collaboration between Platinum Games and Cygames. I think Platinum Games like bowed out like part way through development, and that's potentially why it's been stuck in development hell for a little bit. So like in 2019, Platinum Games left. Originally scheduled to be released in 2022, delayed till 2024. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. Hi Abel, hi. I've been looking forward to this for a bit. Yeah, and we're just gonna jump in. I told myself that I would potentially speedrun this. So maybe, who knows, maybe we'll speedrun this. But I like playing games first. I don't like jumping into a speedrun. Yeah, surprise face. Who took my jacket? It tells a story. Alright, let me make sure that this is working. It is. Alright, let's hop over. Oh, I need to like make it so I can see the game. You can see the game. I would love to be able to see the game. Also, I need to hear the game. That's the wrong button. Alright. I hate monitors that have like inaccessible buttons. Okay, there we go. HDMI's weird business. Okay, so with this output, I control your audio and my audio. Alright, how's that? Well, I'll keep it down a little bit until I know how loud the general game is going to be. Read the terms of service. Alright, we're reading this. We're reading this in its entirety. Are you ready? I'm gonna take a quiz. Don't forget anything. Effective date January 12th, 2024. The terms of this service agreement, hereinafter referred to as this agreement. Alright, this might take a second. Alright, I'm reading it really fast. As a cyber Oni, I have the ability to read at super speeds. Hopefully you can keep up. Article 20 shall not permit the customer from bringing a claim or dispute against Cygames in the country of the customer's habitual residence. Alright. Time for the quiz. Oh, the privacy policy too? Your rights. Addendum for California. More California stuff. Addendum for South Korea. Alright, we're good. Should I just jump right into the story, or should I do the tutorial first? Let's make sure. Alright, text, English, voice Japanese. Again, I just default to Japanese, not because I'm one of those Japanese voice snobs. I think English voices are fine. I just have, you know, playing a lot of Granblue Fantasy, I'm used to all the voices, and it will be a little jarring to hear a character who I picture a voice in my head just be voiced by anybody else. This is fine. This is fine. Actually, is this any different? Doesn't sound any different. Alright, I would like to give the tutorial a try. Let's see what the tutorial's like. Excuse you, this is not Cheetah. Move with L. Wow. What is that? Oh, press in. Let me know if the volume is okay. It's going to be a multiplayer co-op, so I've heard. There is going to be certain multiplayer elements. Press L2 to have the camera automatically follow a target. Square, or sorry, triangle, unique attack. Okay, I was trying to see if I could charge the power raise while I was doing like a combo. Am I done? Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm debating what to get it for. I'm only playing it on the PS5 at the moment because I have a PS5 and the demo is only available for the PS5 and PS4. So I might, when I get it on PC, I might get it for something else. I wonder if it's cross-platform. I do hope it would be. It is not. Okay. That kind of sucks. I imagine I'll probably get it for the PC because then I kind of expect most people are also going to have it for the PC. Oh. Okay, they just want me to guard 3 times, dodge 3 times. Oh, guard is L1. I do like that they chose this dummy for the oh, R2 dodge. This is the same dummy that you use in Granblue Fantasy itself. So I think that's funny. I'm gonna try to notice like all the little things, like oh they like pulled this directly from like Granblue Fantasy itself. Hold R1 and press something to activate a skill. Skills goes on cooldown. Alright. For stun gauge fills up when it takes hits. It will trigger during press blah during a link. What the fuck is a link chance? Okay, once the stun gauge is full, a link chance will trigger. Press circle during a link chance to perform a link attack with your party members. I don't have any party members. Press both sticks when your Skybound item's gauge is full to unleash a devastating effect. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have chain bursts. Thank you for playing tutorial mode. Okay. What I will say is, so far it seems like everything flows pretty well together. What is this? Assist mode, full assist mode. Okay. Accessibility stuff. Maya, Lyria, Lancelot, Eo, Siegfried. Hey, who are you? So I'm curious, like, where in the story this is, like, this takes place. I'm assuming they'll cover that at some point. Though I do wonder, whenever there is English and Japanese voices and English subtitles, I'm always like, I always do get curious if they make the English voices match exactly the subtitles. Grand Docks.
わかりました。ありがとうございます。頼らせてもらいますよ。僕は避難してきた彼らを船に乗せてから向かいます。
Caring man and his caring mustache. Yeah, it's the default male NPC in Granblue. Of course, story device that lets us. Aren't they expensive? No, if they existed, we would totally have one. The mobility that you have in air is basically the same as in the ground, which is a little weird. You can like, yeah, I mean that's fine, like it's just, I wasn't expecting that. What do my buttons do? I mean, I can lock on stuff. Left joystick or left D-pad is items. Looks like a couple cures. Full single target heal, multi-target heal, a revive. Oh, there's a. Oh, that's telling me where to go. Hey Kuno, hi. Zoida. Ah, okay, just like... And I cannot okay. I was like, it won't let me walk off, but you can totally jump off. It looks like you just take a little bit of damage. Yep, Grant's dead. Fell off the island. Alright, I gotta fight a primal. Yeah, nobody else figured out how to do it. Like, basically, like, Gran and Jita are invincible, because they always overcome any situation. Turns out, if you just tell them to jump off a cliff, then there you go. Blah blah blah. Okay, so they kind of encourage you to do combos. Bucks. Money. What was the dash button again? This one. Looks like you keep your dash after a jump, which is kind of nice. 1 second. Just doing a little bit of exploring.
島の人たちにゴブリンに襲われてて、
何人か囚われているようだ。だが私たちに任せてくれ。
Alright, I have skills.
応援だ。気抜くんじゃねえぞ。
Oh, that's a heal. Wow, I thought I could like break that. I'm rich. Yeah, of course everything drops. Lyria, what are you doing jumping on the house? They will totally just follow me around. Do I any sort of like wall running or wall jumping? It doesn't look like it. At least not with Gran. Maybe certain characters. Oh.
さあ、順番に船に乗って。
私たち助かった。
いいよ、怪我人を頼む。
分かった。ありがとう。
全員無事のようだな。あんたらさすがだな。これが貴空士の実力ってやつか。
So far the controls seem pretty smooth. Like things just kind of naturally link into each other. I think the hardest part is just going to be oh, interesting. If I jump and then very immediately attack, it launches. So I was wondering, it's like, how can I get something to launch in the air? There's got to be something, but yeah, if you like pay attention the moment when I jump, like for, I don't know, maybe 10 frames or something like that, it's pretty forgiving. Your attack turns into a launch. And you can't do aerial barrage immediately after jumping, but you can do something like that. And you can't do skills. Yeah, you can't do skills in the air, at least not these skills. Maybe there's certain skills you can do in the air. Hopefully there's not like a ton of like required like having to farm for like trash on the ground and stuff like that. I think they would probably avoid that, because at the start of Granblue Fantasy itself there used to be a lot of that, but they've kind of toned that down a little bit. Where most of the stuff you get now is like actually from doing like real, quote-unquote real content, instead of just, yeah, kill a bunch of things that you don't care about. Like kill a bunch of trash mobs. Or they've made the trash mobs just really easy to farm, and you just have to like quote-unquote do daily stuff. There's something back here. Okay. Yeah, let's try to... Ah, okay, so the arts is like an in-battle thing.
ここのゴブリンたち
I wonder how long it takes to dissipate? Yeah. Or is it when I use my next skill? Okay. Interesting. So it seems to be the arts stick around until my next skill usage. So the arts are the things that like will get a little bit more powerful. Wait, what was this? Oh, is it? Yeah, it's this thing. Okay. The arts are the things that like combo builds up arts, and arts make your skill stronger.
俺たちにできることで協力しようぜ。おお。よし。
Oh, hello. Oh, and it's this. It's my...
あの皆さんを早く助けなきゃ。
ルリア、
足がボロボロになってます。
水辺での戦闘になるな。みんな足を取られないように気をつけろ。
It is a little hard to read the dialogue and fight at the same time, so maybe if I made the voices in the same language that I understand, that'd be...
まずはここの悪い子たちを追い払うわ。それまで少し待っていてちょうだい。
Okay.
弓まで使うと厄介だな。
連射はできないはずだ。距離を詰めて一気に叩け。やるぞ。隙あり。こんなところで僕は止まれない。
Probably should have done it on like, you know, someone who...
もう一踏ん張りよ。どうだ。はっ。なんで。甘い。よしよし行こう。これで。このまま僕に続いてみんなついて。まだ油断できない。よし集中。よっ。
Oh wow, that gets noticeably... Like the Renglaive was like giant and gold when I used it with an arts for. How goes the Granblue? I mean, it's fine so far. Oh, never mind. I thought it was going to explode because they're red barrels. You see a red barrel, you assume it's an explosive barrel, right?
無事で何よりです。さあ皆さん、こちらへ。よし、もう大丈夫だ。ありがとう。
怖かったよ。よく頑張ったわね。
私は今猛烈に感動している。
回復しすぎたかな。
皆さんありがとうございます。それで立て続けに申し訳ないのですが。
Alright, honey. Oh, what's this? Shrouded treasure. Opening these tantalizing treasure chests takes a little extra legwork. Touch the chest. Oh. Ah, okay. So it's A little platforming puzzle. A new skill? Health 2. And I saw a treasure chest over there.
辺境な空域に来ても人助けとはな。いつも通りじゃねえか。なんか問題あるか。
There is no double jump, which is always awkward for platforming. I'm always just so used to double jump, but you're so agile in the air, I don't know if it'll matter too much. Like, I basically get full movement in the air, like once I'm airborne. I'm assuming those, like, the health and attack power that I'm getting are gear things. Yeah, they're probably sigils. Sigils grant additional effects when equipped. Be sure to check out the stats. Alright, so this is... That's a good question, Dr. Dobie. I'm assuming it takes place, like, in the middle of the Granblue fantasy story. So, one would be good for the game to explain, like, where in the story it's taking place, but then also do a little bit of, like, catching up, for those unfamiliar with the franchise. One thing I actually want to do, I just need to write out the scripts for it and then, like, you know, figure out how, like, actually put videos together, is, like, do a high-level overview of the Granblue story, as well as the Granblue characters for the folks that are quote-unquote new to it. Both going over, like, the Granblue fantasy characters and, like, maybe a little bit of their background, or why they have, like, maybe explain some of the relationships with other characters and why they say the things that they do, and stuff like that. As well as, like, you know, hey, this is a really cool reference to this in the game, or, you know, talk about Anila's reference to, and all the Anila's and all the other Zodiac Generals references to King of Fighters. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be like your, like, I mean, at the end of the day, your anime, 3D, action, like, action heavy, like, RPG. Oh, they just give you the numbers. Cool. Now, one thing Granblue Fantasy that, like, one thing that's, like, very core to Granblue Fantasy is your weapon grid, which is you have a bunch of weapons that you can equip, and those weapons have, like, stats assigned to them, and there's a lot of math that goes into, like, mathing out, like, the best stats and stuff like that, and that's where, like, you know, it becomes, like, a grind fest, right? So I'm curious, like, how this will be the same but also different. Looks like they have some sort of perfect dodge system. Because I just got, like, an invincibility thing when I dodged, so I wonder if that was, like, my skill had an invincibility to it, or it's like a perfect dodge type thing. You need to have a much better story than Tales of Rise. You know what? I do not have that. Wait. I might have picked it up. I haven't played it yet. It's been a while since I've played Tales. I was always a little bit more of a Star Ocean fan than Tales. Not that you can't like both of them, but... Okay. I saw that as, like, this looks like a slime. Okay, so you have to hit them with defense down? Much like metal slimes, there are certain types of slimes. They can sometimes have a lot of like money or experience. And looks like there's also elemental types.
地面から光がなんだかちょっと気になります。
Another one of these things, I'm guessing. Yeah.
あの光ってる石を触ればいいんだよな。頑張れよ。
Make sure I didn't forget one. Yeah, I haven't played Star Ocean since 4, so I need to play through 5 and 6. Oh, got attack power too? Sure. Okay, so you can actually equip them. Yeah, sure, you can have that, and you can have... Actually, you can have health. You can skip 5. That's basically the gist I've heard of it, is that it's not bad, it's not great either. It's So I think with them you just have to stack them basically. And then you become defense toned. It exists and you remember none of the characters and only a bit of the story. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, though I don't have like a huge problem playing like games that are average. But I guess it's just finding the time to, which probably says something, being that the game has been around for a while and I've not yet found the time to play it. Oh, the fire actually hurts! The fire actually hurts.
ありがとうございます。どうかお願いします。
木の傾斜まで燃やされてひどいです。
いい調子だな。俺たちの力を見せつけてやろうぜ。
I keep wanting to press R2 instead of R1 for using skill. Yeah, like that. I was wondering if you could... I was wondering if you could like break his shield because it started developing cracks in it. You'll Star Ocean to a higher standard because you guess you love 1 and 2 and 3, except for the ending of 3. You know, I don't dislike the ending of 3 as much as other people. I can see why people don't like it. I'm not going to say exactly what it is because, you know, some people... It is pretty spoilery. But... I can see why people don't like it. I don't love it either, I just don't hate it.
何かに使えるかな。
Which one had 80 endings?
おいおい、どこ行くんだよ。
I'm not sure. Also, where am I going? I'll liberate the... Oh. Oh, I have to save the people. Oh, yeah.
強そうなゴブリン。気をつけて。
It's been a long time since I've played too.
いかついのが出てきやがったな。あんたとどっちがいかついかな。はあ？俺の方が。しまってるだろう。
こいつ他のゴブリンよりも厄介ね。
時は今だ。助かったよ。リオ。
Oh, I forgot to link. Yeah, I do want to play the remake. I'm debating if I want to replay the original before the remake. Like to give the original a playthrough again. One thing that I was hoping for, and it looks like they're not doing, is localizing Star Ocean Blue Sphere for the Game Boy Color.
諦めちゃダメだよ。
3 was End of Time, right?
生きてる。さあ、もう安全だ。
Yeah, Star Ocean 2 was for the PlayStation. Star Ocean 3 was for the PS2. Star Ocean 4 was for the like PS3 and I think Xbox as well. It's like one per console generation. I think they're pretty consistent at that.
周辺の捜索を。
It's a thing. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's like, huh, they really did that. Stretch Hydrate, thanks for the reminders. And I liked 4 as well. Not so much the story and the characters. Like, they were okay. But I liked like the post-game stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you can do in that game, and I found that fun. I don't think I ever finished like all the post-game stuff. Oh, I have like stuff in my inventory. Alright, so we get shards, we get cobblestones, mushrooms, wind shards, oh boy, shards. Okay.
急ごうぜ。
無事でいてくれ。
Where is the... Oh yeah, L2 it is the Sparkle Path. And by Sparkle Path, I mean Vern. There's a lot to explore though. Like, I don't really want to, like, continue on just yet, because, like, this is a pretty large area.
急いで向かうぞ。
何やったぜローラン。この場は俺たちに任せてくれ。
ありがとうございます。ラカの天下。
ってお前。俺はてっきり年下だ。
I was a little slow in that link.
こう見えて意外と年なんですよ。それは秘密です。
このまま押し切るぞ。それそりゃ。ここだ。さすがですね。カタリアさん。
人と来やがれって言った。またいかついやつが来やがった。
なんだよてめえら。三兄弟かなんかか。束になろうが問題じゃねえぜ。
No thing, I thought I could. Let's see this guy. Oh, you have like a ranged attack. Oh, where'd you come from? Link time is triggered when a link level is 100% and each party member performs a link attack. During link time, enemy movement is slowed and you're granted various effects such as increased attack power, health regeneration, and shorter cooldowns.
みんな今がチャンスだいい調子
Looks like link time is over.
ヒールオール
It looks like the heals are like kind of directed, but also AoE.
いい調子甘いレギンレイブよったどうだいくぞよ
Oh. I guess they're unlaunchable. I kept trying to launch them and it did nothing, so certain enemies are just too big to launch.
の皆さん無事でしょうか。
What was that? Ah. Okay, so it seems like after you clear an area, you can like probably fight harder versions of the same fight. And you'd probably get shit. I'm assuming it's the same fight. That would be probably a safe assumption to make.
君たちは一体
旅の貴公子だ。依頼を受けて助けに来た。
皆さん、もう大丈夫ですよ。
Based on the stuff that we're doing in the game,
さあ、早くローラ
I am assuming that this takes place early on in the Granblue Fantasy storyline.
砦から逃げてきたんだが砦にはまだ捕まってる仲間がいるんだ
Just like, you know, based on like the power level of us. I wonder if like choices actually matter.
島の人たちを助けよう
便利屋の兄ちゃん。
ローランです。はい、こちらローラン。
オイラたちは砦に捕まってる奴らを助けに行くから。
わかりました。皆さんに頼りきりですみません。
それじゃあ
But I imagine both, it sounds like both choices there lead to... We gotta... Oh, not this guy. But yeah, I'm assuming that this is like somewhere like kind of early-ish on in the story. Is that Sierra? It is.
警戒しながら進もう。
皆さん奇遇ですね。祈り場での旅支度も
Can I offer you a nice knick-knack in these trying times? They knew what they were doing. Please sell an egg. How do I want to talk to you. Oh. Oh, okay. You have a way to talk to people.
嫌に静かね。
I love stickers. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna rework my redeem. The redeems I have that do stickers are that like do like the heal please, which is just a voice sticker from Granblue Fantasy. I think I might turn them into like basically stickers.
ゾーイだ。
Zoida is not a sticker. I just rip the text or rip the voice out from Zoe.
してます。
Okay, so you can tell people like, hey, use limit break when I use it.
ヒールプリーズ。
Oh, you can go between them. Yeah, that sticker. Maybe what I could do is like randomly like have like however many like stickers and just randomly choose a sticker and like you tell me to do something that ends up being pulled randomly and then like pop the sticker out. I think that might be cute. But how do I talk to you? I can't. Unless... Well, that's disappointing. Well, they really don't have much. Like, only Gran has, customized character. Oh. No, no, no. I can't play Jita. They make you buy the game. How dare they? It's okay, I'm buying the game anyway. I literally can't talk to you. Maybe you need to buy the full game to talk to them too.
子供の声だ。イソクさん。もらったこ。
Hold on a second, let me pick up this rock.
なんだろう。おお。
Ah, it's an arena. Of course it is. So what do you think we're gonna fight? Just a bunch of goblins? Or one big goblin?
うじゃうじゃと。だが襲ってくる気はねえみてえだな。いかん。君たち早く逃げなさい。
Or are we fighting the primal?
何か来ます。
Ah, it's just one big goblin. Keep getting my heal interrupted. I didn't get that because I was trying to heal. I was stunned. I was probably talking about Overdrive, is what the dialogue I missed was. Yeah, because now it's in break. Oh. I lost track of you for a second. I keep changing. How do I not constantly change target? Like, why did I do that? I probably should have done it when it's broken, maybe? Oh, where did you get the ability to do that? Alright, so I'm stunned. Oh. Okay, so I have to hold down the button a little bit to use an item. Oh, that stunned me for a really long time. Okay, yeah, if you get like if you dodge at the perfect time, even if you're in hit stun, it seems like you get some invincibility. It should be dead. I wonder how long this demo is. Hopefully it's a little bit longer than right now.
ところでルリアちゃん、この島に吹きつける風はもしかして？
はい、間違いありません。テンペールにいる青少獣の力だと思います。
ビンゴってな、こっからが本番ってわけだ。
I guess that's the demo. Though there is like one more thing that the demo has. Oh. That looks like Pandemonium. Okay, so there's like another game mode that I can play.
星の世界へのゲートを開こうとしています。
I have to look up the playable characters in the full game.
際に生み出された星の民の兵器が。
聖少女、星神をお前たちはそう
I mean, the demo, I enjoyed it. I was already pretty sold on it because I've been waiting for it for a really long time.
私の声が届かない。
星神よ、許したまえ。
That was Sagittarius. He's the guy that says he's the guy that says this.
動き出した運命は共に
Amazing. Please, please, please. I hope he better say amazing in the fight. I'll be so happy.
今までいろんなことがありました。いろんな島を旅していろんな人と出会っていつもあなたが助けてくれて
Okay, so there's looks like there's some sort of summon
たくさん感謝しているんです。
thing.
だから
So originally, early on in development, like they were not gonna have Gran and Jita, but they were literally gonna have Gran and Blue. And then they realized, wait, people actually, and this was like, I think like in 2016. So like Granblue Fantasy was like not that old. And then like they realized, wait, like Jita is an actual character with like, that is actually developing a personality. Hi Hana. Hi. Came in right when I finished the story for Granblue Relink. What? Raidlick? Oh no. Oh no. Fong, please. You didn't know there was more than one Granblue? Yeah, now there's 4. But hi everyone. Welcome in. My name is Zoiteki, Cyber, Oni VTuber. I usually play like retro games and RPGs, and I used to speedrun. But I'm playing the demo for Granblue Fantasy Relink, which is coming out in a couple of weeks. And I do like the Granblue Fantasy franchise, and I've been waiting for this game for like 5 years. 4 is more than 1. Yeah, so there's Granblue Fantasy, like the original game. There's the first fighting game, Granblue Fantasy Versus. There's the second fighting game, Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. And now there's Granblue Fantasy Relink, which is like a 3D action RPG. Platinum Games was involved early on in development until 2019. So I'm looking forward to it. So I just finished like the main story that the demo offers. I want to do whatever this is. Oh wait, you can actually play with people? Raidlick. But yeah, what were you up to, Hannah? Retro. Mom's taking on a winter vacation with Snowboard Kids 2. I don't think I ever played the second one. I'm pretty sure I played Snowboard Kids 1 though. But how was that? Some Mario Eclipse? What is Mario Eclipse? Please explain. Is that like a ROM hack or something? No, this isn't the 1v1 fighting game. This is the 3D action RPG. Granblue Fantasy Versus is like the fighting game. Ah, it's a Mario Sunshine mod. Interesting. You know what? So this is alright, this might put me in hot water. I have not really played Super Mario Sunshine. It never looked interesting to me. I'll be fair though. In my defense, I did not have easy access to a GameCube. So by the time I did get access to a GameCube, like I had other things that I was doing, and I'm not the biggest 3D Mario person. Like I really enjoyed Super Mario 64. All right, that's my 3D Mario experience. It's your least favorite 3D Mario. Okay, okay. Of all the Marios to say about, that's the most reasonable one to be uninterested. Okay. I do want to play Galaxy and Galaxy 2. I did pick up, I mean, it's not 3D Mario, but I did pick up Wonder. And I do want to play Odyssey. I have a lot of friends that are really, really big into Odyssey, and I have some friends that speedrun Odyssey. Galaxy 1 is a banger. That's good to hear. Alright, so this is like some sort of online mode, I think. The demo includes 3 quests for you to enjoy. Alright, can I not be Gran anymore? Oh, you get more characters. Alright, we get Charlotta. The Galaxy 1, I can't replay game. I love Galaxy 1, I can't replay games much, but that's a game you could always go back over and over and never get bored. That's good to hear. I'll have to play it at some point. Oh, not you. So I don't think this is the full character list. Let me actually see the... I'm pretty sure they probably won't let me pick, how do I customize? No, I want to be Jita. Okay. Ooh, colors. So yeah, the gist of this is like, it's like a 3D action RPG. You have your party. I think describing it like, you know, the modern Star Ocean and Tales games is probably, you know, appropriate. You only knew Granblue from the fighting games, so you didn't know there was more than one game. Yeah, I mean, that's the one that people have been talking about lately, because the fighting game just got like a new version of it. So the original Granblue Fantasy Versus came out in 2020, like early 2020, and then Rising came out just I don't know, maybe like a month or two ago. And I've been playing that. That's a lot of fun. And it seems like a lot of people are playing it, or at least a lot of my friends are playing it. So that's something that I appreciate. Because then I have people to play with. Yeah, first version came out like, I think it was February or something. Right before the whole global situation hit. It unfortunately didn't do well. It didn't have rollback, and it didn't have great netcode, from what I understand. So the online experience wasn't great at a time where the online experience of games needed to be really good. And at a point where a bunch of other fighting games started getting rolled back and having better online stuff. Digi. Hey, Digi. Digi, thanks for the raid. Digi was playing Dark Souls for the first time. Hi, welcome in. Just as wrapping up one introduction, I can go into another set of introductions. Hi, my name's Zaiteki. Cyber Oni VTuber. I usually play retro games and RPGs, and I used to speedrun. And I'm playing through the Granblue Fantasy Relink demo. So this isn't Granblue Fantasy Versus. This is not the fighting game. This is the action RPG that's due to come out in a couple weeks. Nearzia, thank you for gifting a sub to Digi. Hi. How is Dark Souls? Having a blast. And it's your first time too. First time and first session. Yeah, I like Dark Souls. I will say, I like Demon Souls better. But that's because I played Demon Souls first. And I really fell in love with Demon Souls. And then Dark Souls came out, and it's a little, they changed some things up. And I think, alright, so this is why I have to like come clean. I think I was like one of those people where like Dark Souls wasn't the most popular, or sorry, Demon Souls wasn't the most popular. It was pretty it went under the radar for a lot of people. And then when I heard they were coming out with like a new game from South, it's like, oh, it's a new Souls game, it's gonna be like Demon Souls. I was really excited, and then it blew up in popularity, like, right? Everybody played Dark Souls. So I think I was a little bit like, I played Demon Souls. But I mean, I do really like Dark Souls. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. And it kind of caught me by surprise. I don't really know, like, how that happened, because, yeah, Demon Souls was kind of a cult. And most people were pretty unaware about it, and then out of nowhere, like, Dark Souls was this huge hit. Yeah, it was a PS3 exclusive, wasn't it? Maybe that was part of it. You'll have to try Demon Souls. Yeah, they came out with like a remake of it, so I think it's pretty accessible. I haven't played the remake, but I've heard it's fine. So yeah, I'm playing a different game. I'm playing Granblue Fantasy. Which is a game I've been looking forward to for a really long time. Who do I want in my party? Zeta, Narmaya, Charlotta, Siegfried. Yeah, I think this is a good. This isn't the full character list. I think. Let's see who else is. Who else is playable? So Granchita, Kat, Rackham, Io, Yugen, Rosetta is playable. I forgot about that. So if you look at Rosetta, she's basically Vox. She's Plant Vox. Charlotta, Gondoza, Fairy, Narmaya, Lancelot, Vayne. They have all 4 Dragon Knights, which is unsurprising. Those are very popular characters. Percival, Siegfried, Yodara, Zeta, Vasaraga, and Cagliostro. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 playable characters. They don't have Zoe. No Zoida. That's a little disappointing. I'll get over it. You like the remake? It removes some neat art design, but still good. Okay. Yeah, I need to give it a playthrough again. Yo, Dayo. So characters have their own element. Wait, are you normally light? Oh, it's the light version of Charlotta. So her default element is usually water, but she does have her grand version is light, so that's why I was just commenting on that. Skills. Okay, so they each have their 4 skills. Can I like see what their stuff does? Oh, and they have like some standard combos. Cool, cool, cool. Character details, so great. I wonder if you just have... Yeah, you do have... Wait, is this attached to characters? It does look like that. So I'm just trying to understand like some of the mechanics before I jump into something. Jeffrey. Wait, does that mean there is a grand version of Grand who's in fact... I said grand with a D. So like certain characters have normal versions and then like quote-unquote grand versions. Which is usually like a, you know, like a rarer form of that. Like, so Granblue Fantasy is a gacha game, right? So there are limited... sometimes limited banners where you can only get certain characters within that like certain time period. Like a grandpa. Oh my god. Hi Sammy. Hi. Zeta works for... Yeah, I know all about the society. It is kind of nice that like they give you an overview of the character. Okay, so this is like her backstory. This is like how she moves. Like, and like, just like her moveset. That's cool. Alright, so this is like, yeah, quest counter. I can skip stuff. Always good to be able to skip dialogue. Let's not skip stuff though. Yes, more please. I think they said the demo had 3 quests to choose from. Select play online to challenge quests with other players. Yeah, anybody else have the PS5 and the demo? Ah, okay. They help you by, like there's elemental weaknesses and stuff like that. Zoida. So like, if I change up my party... let's swap out Siegfried for Lancelot. Like, I probably should have, like, someone who's more ranged, right? I guess. I don't know how important, like, matching elemental affinity is. Alright, so side goals don't end a critical condition more than one time. Defeat 2 foes with thrown objects. What do they mean by that? I don't know what they mean by that. Clear within 2 minutes. Sure. Oh, I'm ready. Sure. I'm assuming this will be easy. Skybound art is perform blah. Falling in battle. Important points about guarding. So certain things are unblockable. Alright. I haven't used Zeta, so I don't know how Zeta plays. Okay. So her basic combo, like, she launches up. Okay. That's kind of nice, like it's a back step, like a back jump into a thing. I probably should press her other buttons. Yeah, me too, Lily. So far I'm enjoying it, but like... It's a little hard to go based off of the demo, but... And I'm very biased towards Granblue Fantasy, because I like Granblue Fantasy. But the combat is smooth. And it seems like they are gonna give us good, like, options. I think the one thing that I don't know if I'm annoyed at or just need to get used to is the like targeting is a little obnoxious. Sometimes I like accidentally change targets too much. Okay, looks like you can use that multiple times. Bias to Granblue, yeah. I just like the characters, and I think it's good, even though I don't play like it much anymore. Oh. I do not think... Yeah, I didn't clear it in time. Dang. Okay, so they give you rank. What does the rank do though? Hi, Barry. What is... I don't know what I was doing there. Like, it's like selecting a character is... Maybe they have like a comm system when you're playing with other people. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So far I'm enjoying the demo for this. Session allows you to configure online play. Alright, so just stuff if I'm like actually playing with other people. I think that treasure chest was just like a stuff that I can carry over to the full game. Like I think the thing that I'm surprised at is like, so there's what, 20 playable characters? That's what we said earlier. And if they all have like the level of depth and like they're all different, like some of these characters are ranged, some of these characters are melee, some of them are magic. And one thing that I actually kind of want to try out is like if I play EO, like the magic kind of seems a little interesting because there's like AoE effects and you have to like place it. But I kind of want to figure out what that is. What kind of game is this? This is so this is like a 3D action RPG. Similar to like if you're familiar with like Star Ocean or Tales. Similar to that. Where you have like a party, you're controlling like a main person in your party, but then like the other people in your party are AI controlled. I wonder if you can switch between characters in the middle of a battle. Like, can you switch who you're controlling? If you can, they haven't told me about it yet. The thing that I'm kind of excited for is it does have like a multiplayer co-op. So the thing that I was just doing is multiplayer. Right? You can play with friends. And that's always how you can get me to play a game, is just play with friends. But I won't be the one to initiate, you have to ask me. So I kind of want to put EO in my party. Controlling... Okay, EO's a young mage who aspires to be an elegant... Yep, okay. Oh, they have her Mystic Vortex in mechanic. So that's like a mechanic that she has in Granblue Fantasy. Where yeah, the more she stacks, like she can spend those stacks on other stuff. So that's like a thing that I'm really curious about, is like how did they like, and maybe people won't be too interested in this, but I'll be interested in this because I always think that's like an aspect of like game design I kind of find interesting, when you have like games that go over from like one game to another and they like, you have all of these characters. So how can you, like Granblue Fantasy itself is like, you know, it's a turn-based like RPG, right? You input all your actions, and your stuff happens, and then the enemy stuff happens, and then your stuff happens. Like, right? So how do you create like characters in a action game, but make them still feel like the same character? How do you like transfer the mechanics of a character over to a completely new game? Oh, this is just a boss. They want me to be wind? I don't want to be wind. Let's put some wind people in my party. I do wonder though, let me actually check. So in Granblue Fantasy, like, characters are locked to being their particular element with the exception of the main character. The main character is always the element of whatever weapon you're using. And I wonder if that's the case here. Like, are there ways to change the elements of Gran and Jita? So far, if there is, I'm not seeing it. Ah, Silent Hill on? Wait, it's not Tuesday. What is Silent Hill doing on a Monday? Usually the Silent Hill and like spooky games are on Tuesday nights. Ah, Silent Hill 2. Okay, okay. Alright, let's put wind people in my party, even though I don't like them. Yes, booties. And I wonder, in, like, if I'm playing online, my gut tells me that, like, you can't have 4 people of the same, like, character, right? I can't have 4 Narmayas running around. You can hear Booties? Yeah, Booties is at the door. I'll let him in a second. Quakedile. They're very inventive with their names. Oh, this one's got, you can target multiple body parts. Oh, I have Phalanx. Okay. Alright, so Phalanx is, it's like a party-wide thing that reduces damage. It did look like there's a way to change what, skills you had. Oh, I got hit in the air with that? Alright, overdrive. Bloodthirst is something. Ah, dodging is hard. Oh, I forget that, like, during this, like, you don't have to sit and watch, like, the whole thing. You can do stuff while the, Skybound stuff is happening. It's only during, like, the cinematic parts that... How long does that last? When did holds get turned on? Excuse you. Heal, please. Oh no. Oh, I can use it myself, okay. Hi, Sharon. Alright, what do we get? Okay, so like everybody gets little... Oh, Catalina's the MVP. Like little like awards or something. Small weakness, last hit, debilitator. So I'm assuming that's just I hit its weakness the most. I got the last hit on. Debilitator is probably like most debuffs, right? Does it do anything? I don't know. So I didn't particularly like that, and I don't want to do that. How do I command list? No. Customize? No. Can I change the skills? Maybe not. Which would be a little disappointing. Oh wait, skills. Oh, here we go. Play with tips. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I was gonna say it would be a little disappointing if you're locked into these 4 skills. Ooh, decimate. Let's say swordmaster ability. Deals more damage based on arcs level. Okay, that's cool. I imagine in the full game there's probably gonna be more. Okay, and even so typically in Granblue Fantasy, like only the main character gets to like reassign their skills. They have like a skill that comes from the class that they're currently equipped with, and then you get to have other assignable skills where 2 skills can be from other classes, and then 1 skill can be from the class, like another skill from the class you're playing. So I do like the ability to kind of slightly tweak your playstyle. And I'm happy that like all characters have at least 1 more skill. I would hope that Gran has more, but I guess we'll see. And I'm still gonna wonder if like, will main character get other elemental stuff? Or they always wind? I guess it would be interesting if like there are like multiple characters could be like a couple different elements. Alright, because then like the one thing that I want them to avoid is that there's only going to be so many like, you know, water characters, right? And if you're going into a boss that's weak to water, like, okay, everybody has to bring their water characters, I'm assuming. And right now there's only 2 characters. I don't know, maybe they're just going to make sure that there are 4 characters per element. There's 6 elements and only 20 characters. The math doesn't work out for that. So maybe like you can change elements for characters, or maybe like you don't have to. You're not like required to run the element that the stuff is weak to, right? Alright, let's try the last quest. 3 link attacks, don't land a critical more than once, clear within 3 minutes. No. Okay, it's just telling me about guarding again. Alright, one of these dudes. And I do like the music. It's not quite exactly the same music from Granblue Fantasy. But it's like the same theme, just rearranged.
いい調子よどうだはったこのまま行こう合わせてくれ食らえ今のはよかったこの調子で行きましょう大したもんじゃ防御を固めていこうた遅いないい調子このまま行こうよしこの勢いのまま進むぞはいジークフリートさんなんで
うん。
これならそりゃいい調子はこのくらえみんなついてきてそりゃこの一撃は
Okay, so you can do like a perfect dodge type thing.
僕が行きますいい腕だ日々の鍛錬が伺えるみんなついてきて褒められる光栄の歌いだ
Oh, hello.
いい調子今のここですねこのまま行こうこのまま一気に攻める
Oh, that's obnoxious.
これで決める絶対に負けない
This guy rocks. Oh my god. Referee.
ブレードカタリナさん君に続こう氷の花の散り打ちだみんなよだれな花の任せておけそりゃ我が手入れ逃れる術ではないと言っていいさらばじゃこれで決めるひらめけバーストゲイルこれもみんなのおかげだね次にみんなついてきて大技か集中しよう防御を固めていこう
Oh, good thing I pressed that's super obnoxious. I missed. Oh, that doesn't just hit in front of him. What does this do? What does this do? Oh. Does it do damage? So there's like interactable items, I guess? I'm getting hit by a lot of attacks. Alright, someone has to save me. Oh my god, did you? Oh, my phalanx is 70% now. What's a real phalanx? Wait, did I miss? You can miss the fucking Ogi. Oh my god. He jumped just as I went for my Ogi, which sucks. These guys are annoying, obnoxious. Alright. Snooze. Granblue, yeah.
これもみんなのおかげだね。僕が行きます。畳みかけるぞ。やれます。逃がさない。警戒しよう。
Okay. I like the mix of like telegraphed attacks and untelegraphed attacks. Snooze. Can't you see I'm dizzy? Why would you temporal stasis me? In the middle, this isn't even fighting Alexander. This guy doesn't know temporal stasis. There are mechanics on the ground, yeah. I don't see any lines on the floor though. How am I supposed to know where to dodge if there are not lines on the floor? Oh wait, there are lines on the floor, maybe. There are some lines on the floor. Long distance runner. I ran all around a lot and I jumped a lot. I'm really curious, like, what the, like, all of the different, like, little, mini achievements you can get are. There are shapes on the floor. You're right, there are shapes. You have earned the following rewards. Reward 3. Alright, so I am done with the demo. The demo is complete. Technically. I could play around with other characters. Lumi Sword Omega. Alright, so it looks like there's just different weapons for people. Oh, Gisla, that's a fan favorite. Wind Hose, I use this weapon so much. This weapon sucks. All these skills. Alright, so let's take a look at the skills. So you have your standard attack, power, health, crit rate. Does it give me numbers? It does give me numbers. Cool. Cool. And it looks like you can level these up, I guess? Maybe not. Oh, this is like, it is level 6. Okay. Wait. Crit rate 3, level 6. Oh, okay. But... level... I'm confused. So trait level is set at level 1. Trait level is set to level 6. Maybe it's just like higher ranked ones you can get to higher level. And so level 6 is 10 and level 1 is 5. But they have like the level that they cap out is based on like the rarity of it, I guess. Stun resist, oh sorry, stun power. So this is the is this like overdrive? Or just how staggering something is? Like I need to figure out what stun power actually is. They probably told me. Yeah, alright, let's take a look at the difference between 42% and how heavy does this go? 18. For a long time, at least in original Granblue Fantasy, enmity was king. They actually tell you the formula, or the relative formula. They don't give you the relative formula here, but like with stamina, so it's higher HP is higher damage. 29% at 100% HP. And it of course goes slower. I'm curious what that's like for enmity. Tyranny. Oh, yeah, Tyranny. Tyranny exists in Granblue. Less health, more attack. Combo booster. Gradually boost damage of each successful hit. This could be really cool. Like, boost damage dealt by a max of 34%. So effect resets if the... Okay, so... this is good for anybody who likes to combo. And I wonder if different characters have like different combo lengths. Or if they're all like kind of... everybody has like the same bread and butter combo that kind of all hits the same number of times. Dizzy resist. Okay, Sand Tomb resist. Sand Tomb, there's a lot of that in the previous fight. Cooldown, cool, uplift. Oh. Yeah, that's like uplift. Oh. I see. Alright, so there's hot you can level these things up a lot. Okay, I got it. Guts. Survive, hit with... okay, yeah, it's like guts. Leveling this up, reactivation time is shortened based on level trait. Okay. So of course Guts is good for someone who likes to cut their own HP, and so it would pair well with Enmity. HP 10,000. How much HP do I have right now? I have a lot less than 10,000. Yeah, you want to increase your HP by like 10 times? I'm assuming like HP and like attack and stuff will level up. It looks like weapons have their own levels. And stuff. I was hoping that the demo would be a little bit longer, because like I set aside a whole stream for this. Now what? Now what? I mean, I could play around more with each character, but like I can do that off. Actually, I'm curious how. Yeah, my face doesn't even fit in the picture. I'm gonna guess my face does. You just can't see my whole head. But yeah, I am looking forward to this, and I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Especially like, you know, there being a multiplayer aspect to it. Maybe I'm just wanting wanting other people to play it so I can play it. Because I am curious, like, if it has like the same multiplayer experience like Monster Hunter does, I think that'd be really cool. Where it's just like very comfy to be like, hey, you wanna go hunt this thing? And then you get some friends together and you play some Monster Hunter, and then everyone feels pretty good. If it has that similar type of experience of like people can just boot up the game and go play with others, I think that would be fun. Alright. I need to figure out what to do now. I could play Granblue Fantasy Versus. Anybody have opinions? Unless if anybody has the demo and like, I kind of want to try out the online if people have the ability to hop in. If you don't, then you know I can't blame you. Hey, who put something in my clips channel? I see. I know exactly what that is. Oh, because that was from 5 seconds ago. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was doing, right? Hmm. Yeah, might as well switch over to the other Granblue Fantasy.